my friends. So for this week's video, I wanted to do an update on my traveler's notebook. I think it was 2 weeks ago or maybe 3, where I gave an update as to how I was using it and how I came to the decision to start using the TN in this way. So I'm gonna take it out. It's gotten really fat since then. I went on a trip, so the last few pages in here are basically ephemera from that trip, and the rest of the TN is the same. I have my brain dump. I'm continuing to add my sticky notes in here that I write randomly because I'm like a sticky note addict. I can't help myself, even though I have tons of notebooks. Like, my first thing that I gravitate towards when it comes to just jotting down quick ideas or lists is a sticky note. So I got a lot of those, and then the same little wallet and my folder that I'm still not using. Well, everything is the same on the cover. I haven't really added anything. You guys have seen all this. If you haven't, then I will link it up here so you can see like the first part. But basically, I want to say that I'm using this as, I think I said it's like the closest to like a commonplace, because there's some writing and then there's some like collection of items, but I don't feel like it's really a true commonplace, because I feel like a commonplace is more writing. So I don't know, it's like a smash book. I really if I have to label it, it's like somewhere between a smash book and a commonplace. I have like my teas, my favorite teas right now, just like packaging that I thought was cool, and in some cases I just used a bold pen to kind of just pin it in place because I couldn't find a paper clip, even though I have dozens. I found old notes from friends from like 10 years ago that I didn't even know I had, receipts, more packaging, more receipts. This whole thing, yeah, this whole thing is from a trip that we made to Tampa. That's my hotel key. And then I found more old receipts, super old receipts from like the early 2000s. This was like just, I was doing February and June's prompt week, and I thought I'd draw instead of like write. So I did a few doodles in here, and then just a list. These were prompts that I was gonna have as part of my Patreon, and then when it was time to publish the Patreon, I changed the format, so I just kept them for ideas. Another random sticky note that I put in here. Some packaging, some also packaging, and then in here I have an old membership card. So as you can see, it's like very random. Lots of packaging and stuff from things that I've bought. This was from Pocket Journal Pam. These are from my Stabilos. I thought the illustrations are really cool on the packaging. This was extra like stickers from those printers. What do they call those? Thermal printers. And for some reason, I hadn't used it in a long time, and it printed the same picture like 3 different times. I did this one on Instagram. I just have a little backpack there. And as you can see, this paper is super thin. So moving forward, I don't think I will make another traveler's notebook with this paper. This paper would have been great like if I used it for just writing. These were some packaging that I had from fountain pens, and then the lady sent me some really cute washi. Actually, let me bring it up so you can see. It's so cute. That's the name. I love it. This was some ink that I bought, and it's like the blackest ink I've ever used, but it's supposed to be waterproof, and it like not really is waterproof. I tried it out and it's still like smeared, so I mean, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it's supposed to be waterproof and it has proven not to be, so I don't think I'll buy it again. This was some washi. So in my stash, I found washi that I had never even opened, and it was really cute. Cute washi. So I just swatched it here. And this is some packaging from a set of sticky notes that I had from a long time ago from a Target dollar spot. So I put that on there. And then this was good old Foxy Fix for those of you that are into leather covers. They were a very big deal, but they very suddenly went out of business. I put a little charm on there. But they used to send swatches with their like traveler's notebooks if you bought one. I don't know what the name of this leather is or what color it is, but it's really nice, so I wanted to keep it in here. Here I had bought some stuff from Gallon Leather, and on the mailer they had this huge sticker, which I don't know what it says or if it's a shipping label. But I thought it was cool. And then I left some space because there's other stuff I want to include in here, but I just haven't gotten a chance to. And then this is all from a lovely package from Audrey Okaya. And she has a sticker club if you buy more things from her. It's like a reward system. But look at how cute her packaging is. So I wanted to keep it all in here because it was so pretty. And then more packaging. This is from Sticker App or Sticker Mule. One of the sticker places that I order from for my stickers. They send like this really funny comic with pictures. And then this was a piece of contact paper that I had left over. And some Bigelow tea. I got Earl Grey. I'm not a fan of the Bigelow. I prefer Twinings, or Twinnings, if I do say so myself. This is a cute little quote from another tea. Traditional medicinals. I think it's the echinacea, like sinus tea. It's really good. A calendar, and then some mail from Bai Bun, who I really like. She's one of my favorites. And some of her art. And this was from, if you're do K-pop and you know BTS, this will only make sense to you. It's the stickers from Jimin's new album that came out. So those are the exclusive stickers that they put, so you know it's an actual real album from them and not like a bootleg. I have no idea what this QR code is for. Some Hobonichi stuff. So here begins the trip that we did to Naples. So we decided to take a trip down there, and it was alright. We really went for, like, they were having this flamenco concert. It was great. The singers were great. And while we were there, there was a museum attached to it, and the girl that works at the museum was like, "Are you guys waiting for the show? Come on in, it's free." And we were like, "What?" And so we got to see a lot of cool art, and they had an exhibition by the London Gallery or something. It was really beautiful. So I would like to put pictures in here, but I kind of do that in my A5 Hobonichi, so I might not do that, but I saved this was from a souvenir, because the other thing that we went to do was go see a Frida exhibition at the botanical garden. So basically they redid the outside of her blue house, and you could like go in to the house, but it was just like just the front of the house, and then once you walk through the doorway, it was all like different kinds of plants. And I might put some footage in here so you can see like all the plants that she had and that she grew, and pictures of her and like her with her animals. It was great. And they also had like her desk and like some of her tools laid out. It was really cool. So I bought a cup from the gift shop, and the hotel, we stayed at like a DoubleTree. They give you little chocolates, and there was a note. Well, I think my sister kept that note for her journal, but I kept the soap because it was really nice. It smelled really good. And then the hotel had free, like they gave you free cookies when you checked in, and I just thought it was so cute that they would give you cookies. And then I just stapled stuff in, like so that I can look at it if I wanted to at another time. But basically it's like the garden map, and then I wrote on the receipt like what we did, and then the Baker Museum's visitor guide is in here. And then I could probably just open it up. It was very big, so we saw like wherever you see a check mark, we pretty much saw everything. But we did not do this trail, which was a mile long, because it was blazing hot. Like if you think Florida's hot, if you've ever been here, South Florida is like 10 degrees warmer. So we didn't get to do all this, which is a bummer, because I really wanted to do like, they had a birding down here somewhere. They have like a birding tower. Very cool. And then here, this was the concert we went to, and then a receipt for the gift shop. And then of course we did a Target run, because we go to all the Targets when we are out and about in a new territory. And then here on the last page, because I really didn't have anything to write about, but I kept this blank in case there was something extra special that I wanted to record. But this is just like a Florida map and things to do, the kind of stuff you only find at like touristy stops. So yeah, that's it. That is my tea, and it's very chunky, very alligator mouth. So it's time for a new one. I'm not sure yet if I want to continue like documenting like this. So I'm gonna take a break from the travelers. Plus I also started actual like commonplacing in here, and I bought this notebook, not the leather cover, but this notebook at Barnes & Noble's. So I'm not sure what I'll use this for, but I'm notebooked out basically. So I don't want to start something that I won't be able to keep up with, because then it'll just fall to the wayside altogether. So I'll wait for this one. But yeah, that is it. I have rambled on long enough. Thank you if you have made it to the end. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so I can grow my visibility out there. I will see you on the next one.